So hey you guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Millionaire Mo, or you can call me Mo. On this channel we talk about solo traveling, real estate, and self-discovery through solo experiences and solo traveling. So if that's something that you're interested in, please stay tuned and follow for more. Subscribe for more. This video I think is going to be really cute, really fun. If you want to begin to solo travel, or you want to learn how to make an itinerary that just speaks to you and have fulfilled vacations, have fulfilled solo travels, have fulfilled group travels, I think this is a perfect video for you. Okay, so I'm going to be teaching y'all how to plan your solo trips and make an itinerary with a few easy steps. Part of this is just learning what type of person you are, learning what type of traveler you are. If you have never traveled anywhere, you have never solo traveled, or have experienced like real group trips out of the country, out of the state, these are some questions that you want to start with. Okay, so I just want to say, use TikTok, use Instagram, use YouTube as inspiration only. Do not make that the foundation of your trips. Do not make that, don't make your trip around an aesthetic. Please, like, if you are not an influencer and you're trying to get specific kind of brand deals or specific partnerships, specific eyes on you, do not do that. That's not true fulfillment, in my opinion, unless it is for you. In my opinion, that's not true fulfillment. That's not truly living your life the way you were supposed to. You really have to find out what makes you happy and do it that way. But if you don't know, like I said, these are a good place to start. This is why sometimes y'all don't be having a good time on your vacations. Some of y'all be living for social media, and you have to be honest with yourself. You have to be real with yourself. Like, is this a Instagram, this a TikTok itinerary, or is this itinerary from Mo? Like, what's going on here? So this is what I think about when I'm planning my solo travels, and you know, what type of vibe do I want? So, and don't get me wrong, it's nothing wrong with hitting up viral places. There's nothing wrong with going to, you know, trending restaurants and trending destinations, trending locations. There's nothing wrong with that. But don't make that the center of your trip. Okay? So, step one, what kind of traveler are you? Are you a jam-packed itinerary warrior? Are you a relaxer, a vacation girl? Give me a drink, give me a vibe. Like, give me poolside, give me beachside. I don't want to do too much. I don't want to talk too much. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Pass the drinks. Like, what's going on? Figure out what you like to do. If you are an itinerary warrior, like, plan an itinerary. Get her together.
No sleep. Bus. Club. Another club.
And itinerary warriors cannot be on the same trips as relaxers, vacationers. Like, it's not a good time. So if you want to relax this trip, you go with the people that want to relax. If you want to do your itinerary, get out there and explore, go out with the people that like to do so. Okay? If you are both, if you have, like, you know, both kind of vibes, figure out, okay, I'm going to Cabo, I'm going to Mexico, I'm going to do this. I'm going to Italy, I'm going to relax. Like, you know, what's the vibe? What kind of girl are you? What kind of girl are you? If you're a boy watching this, still, what kind of girl are you? Are you a party girl? Are you an aesthetic girl? Are you a luxury girl? Are you a budget girl? Like, what kind of girl are you? So this is important because you're not going to get the same vibe in every location. You're not going to get party, you're not going to get that in every destination you go to. So you have to realize that if you're a party girl, you probably can't go to, I don't even know. You probably, no, that's the Caribbean. Baby, I ain't too much of a clubber. I go to the club, but I'm too much. Can't tell you. But if you're a party girl, you can't go to places where they are known for, like, chill, relaxation. You can't do that. That's not for you. If you're an aesthetic girl, you probably can't go to somewhere like, and this is no disrespect to the country because it's beautiful, somewhere like St. Lucia without a bag. Their resorts are beautiful. But for them aesthetic girls, you're gonna spend top dollar. So you better have that bag if you want a certain type of vibe, you know, or go to Cabo. Still have that bag if you want a certain type of vibe. Luxury girl. Luxury, I say luxury and aesthetic is a little bit different. Because something could be a nice aesthetic or something could be an aesthetic to you, right? And not to someone else. And luxury is about service. Luxury is about convenience. Luxury, you're gonna pay for it obviously, but it's not always about price. It's about, like I said, it's about convenience, it's about service, it's about people at luxury properties. They kind of do the thinking for you. I was at this one location in Mykonos, and it wasn't the most luxurious properties, but I feel like the customer service was top tier. I went out to eat. Well, I didn't go to eat. I went to breakfast the morning of I was leaving. When I came into that spot, she knew my name, she knew my room number. She was like, okay, would you like them to go and get your bags? I said, yes. Okay, when you finish eating, would you like me to have a shuttle for you to go to the front desk? Yes, thank you. That to me is a luxurious service. That to me is convenience. That to me is customer service. At luxury properties, that is what you're paying for. So know truly what kind of girl you are. Know how you like for people to attend to you. And what kind of way. And also be kind to these people and tip these people if you're at these properties and they're doing very well. Are you a budget girl? Not everybody likes to spend a bag. Not everybody have the bag to spend. Some people, they're getting like 3-4 days in DR or something, or Jamaica. So they trying to get the most, accommodating place. Like they just here for a little bit. They just here for some relaxation. Know what kind of person you are. Some people stay at hostels when they're a budget traveler, and that works for them. Know what kind of girl you are. If you are a girl that just because we're not going to be in a room, that don't mean the room doesn't have to be nice.
Oh, the ghetto. The ghetto.
Know what kind of person you are and know what kind of people you're traveling with. This helps when picking out hotels. You can clear out a lot of hotels that you're not interested in if you just truly know what kind of girl you are. Next, food. Are you a picky eater? That's extremely important. How do you like to eat? How much do you like to spend per plate? How often do you try different cuisines, different cultures? Do you want to eat locally? Do you want to probably eat at a mom and pop shop? Or do it have to be aesthetically pleasing? Do it have to be lemon drops and espresso martinis? What's the vibe? You have to know what kind of food that you like to indulge in, or if you're open to that. And especially when you're traveling with other people. Because we want everybody to, to enjoy their food, get that vibe. But you can't mix that. If somebody does not like to try other cultures' food, they like to only try their culture, then you probably can't travel with them. You don't want them to complain the whole trip. And that's fine. That's fine. Y'all still could be friends, but that's just fine. Think about food, I want to say, not every time do you have to go out to a 5-star restaurant. You don't have to be at 5-star properties every day. For some of us. For some of us, we do. That's our vibe. That's the kind of girl we are. But if you're not, you might say to yourself, okay, I'm going to splurge more on a hotel or a resort because I know I'm not a 5-star restaurant kind of girl. I know I'm not spending $200, $300, $400 every time I go out to eat. So I can take that extra $300, $400 and put that on some nights at a room. So that helps with like planning and budgeting because you're not going to spend a lot of money on food. Before I talk about accommodations, I'm going to talk about must-haves for me. I consider myself like more of a combination traveler. Like I can be sometimes with any vibe. Like when it comes to partying, I'm not a back-to-back partier. I'm not, drinking every day, passing out hangovers, and I'm back at it again in the morning. Can't do that. Body don't work like that. Baby, you got 2 days of me being drunk out my mind. Okay? Make that the beginning of the trip and the end of the trip. Other than that, I'm here to have a ball. So some of my must-haves food for hotels is I love a swim-up room. Like I love rooms with swim-up pools. I like that. I be out all day. I'm a adventurous traveler, like itinerary warrior. Like I'm out here and I'm exploring. So at the end of the day, sometimes I just want to unwind and like a nice little pool. Sometimes pool closes, like the resorts, the hotels, the pool closes at like 9, 10 o'clock, 8 o'clock even, depending on what it is. Baby, I just finished getting dinner. I'm just going out to dinner at 8 o'clock. When I come back, I want to get in a pool. Like, I want to have a drink and get in a pool. So I like a swim up. I love infinity pools. Oh my gosh, the vibe is so pretty. The views are just unmatched. An infinity pool in Greece, Santorini, Mykonos, an infinity pool in Cabo, an infinity pool in Thailand, an infinity pool in St. Lucia. Jeez. An infinity pool in Dubai. Baby, please, the vibes are there. Ciao. Even infinity pool in Miami is vibe. Like, you just know, like, I just love properties with infinity pools. They did a big one with that. It just set the tone of the trip. It just, mwah, chef kiss. I like restaurants on property. If you are a person like me, like I said, I be out all day sometimes. It be late. Like, I get back and, you know, I want some food. I don't always want to have to go out to get a meal. Like, I like restaurants on property that stay open to a decent time. I also like 24-hour room service. I be taking naps. I be getting up. It be like 12. I be hungry. I want that service there. I want to be able to order room service. I love a room service. Room service be overpriced, but it's the convenience of it. So that's what I'm paying for. I love picture opportunities. So I like to stay, that's why I'm going to get into the accommodations next. I like to stay at boutique hotels, mainly because they're pretty, like they're aesthetic, they're unique. Sometimes this is a one-off property, like it's only this property in this location. I love stuff like that, you know. It's less crowded, depending on how small it is, but it's usually less people. Resorts are a lot of people. They're accommodating a lot of people at all times. So I think it's better for me, especially because I'm a little shy. I would take my pictures still. So the smaller properties, you know, I get to get in there like 7 o'clock. I'm getting my pictures when the sun is setting, 6, 7 o'clock. And I'm out to go to dinner while everybody coming back. Okay. 25. I love a spa. Like, I love just the convenience of a spa. Like, if you had a long day, you want to get a massage. I love a spa. So that's like my must-haves with hotels. The room always going to be pretty. Like, I'm not one of them girls, oh, we're never in the room. So what? The room pretty. The room pretty. Clean. Sheets white. The room pretty. Sheets white. Like, mirrors. Tea. Bathroom. Tea. Showers. You know, a bathtub. Like, jacuzzi bathtub at that. Give me all of that. That's the type of girl I am. Accommodations. This is important when you're traveling with other people and you're planning your itinerary, because this will cut down on costs too. Are you a hotel, Airbnb, or resort kind of girl? Real simple. Airbnbs, I feel like it's for large crowds and convenience, or if you just want to save some money. Nowadays, like, Airbnb are more expensive than hotels and resorts in some locations, with the owners knowing that they can rack up the prices. So, you know, but sometimes they are less expensive. Hotels. Love a hotel. Boutique hotels, like I said. Smaller properties. 24-hour lobby. Like, you just have people there, okay? I love to get my room clean. Like, I want to get it clean. Like, clean this room. Resort. Love resorts. I don't always like all-inclusive resorts, only because the quality of the food is just not good, and I love a good meal. I don't want to pay $3,000, $4,000, even $2,000, even $1,000, and the food on the property is trash. Hate that for me. Hate that for you. Hate that. So accommodations are important, especially with solo traveling. You want to make sure you feel safe. You want to make sure you feel comfortable at all times. So maybe a resort for you and your experience in your life. Maybe being in a resort is being around too many people, or maybe being in an Airbnb, you feel too alone. Me, that's why I don't like Airbnbs when I travel solo. I feel way too alone. Like, you know how you just be sitting in the dark, or not sitting in the dark, like, you know how you just be at home by yourself and you hear something drop, hear somebody speaking, and it's like 3 doors down or outside, and you just like, what is going on? What's happening? Baby, that's me. I cannot do an Airbnb by myself. No, ma'am. It's not my vibe. I don't really like to do Airbnb with all women. Like, unless it's like 5 of us, where I know we could really tear somebody up, tear a man up. No, ma'am. Activities, my favorite part of the planning. Activities, what do you like to do? This is extremely important. And we need to be grown. We need to realize if this is a group trip, everybody does not have to do everything on an itinerary. Like, I feel like things like breakfast and things like dinner, yeah, that needs to be, we should all be together. You know, just check in, see how everybody going, a little chit chat, communication, girls talk, guys talk, whatever. Let's do that. We're grown. As far as activities, excursions, everybody don't have the same vibe. So you need to be comfortable with saying, okay, us three is doing this for the day because this is what we like to do. Us three is doing this for the day. This is what we like to do. When you're by yourself, you do what you want. You do everything that you want. And you do it when you want. And if you don't want to, you say, I don't want to do that. And it's just that simple. And everybody's money is different. So somebody may not have the funds to do all of that. But if that's you and you're the only one, maybe you shouldn't go on this trip. Okay? So what type of activities do you like? Boat rides, animals, walking tours, hikes, cultural tourism, water sports, zip lines, ATVs. Do you like adventures? Like, that's extremely important with choosing your trips because, like I said, sometimes you're not going to get the same vibe in every destination. When you go to, like, the Caribbean islands, you're going to get the zip lines. You're going to get the boat tours. You're going to get the ATVs. You're going to get the horseback riding. Like, you're going to get the jet skis. You're going to get that. Like, that's a given. But as you start to go a little bit across the ocean in, like, Europe and you're not always going to get certain vibes. So maybe you don't need to go that far. If all you like is, no, boat rides is everywhere. If all you like is like jet skis and ATVs and zip lines, maybe you don't need to go across that water. It's not worth it. When you get across that water, it's going to be hikes. It's going to be walking tours. It's going to be cultural tourism. Do you have to do all that? No. But you're going to try some different food. That food will hit different over there. It tastes different. They don't put what they put down. They don't put what they put in any food that we do. Okay? It tastes different. So you have to be open to that. And just travel with like-minded people. That's the most important thing I could say when taking away from your trips. And once you have your checklist of what you like and what kind of girl you are, this makes planning your trip so much easier. I promise you. Planning my trips be a breeze. And if I have a hard time planning a trip, I just choose a different destination. I bet this one not for me right now. This ain't for me. Can't do it right now, and that's okay. I'm not there yet. I ain't there yet, and it's not really about money. It's about vibe. It's the type of woman you are, the type of man you are. Are you there in your traveling life yet? You may not be, and that's okay. So I really, really hope you enjoyed this video. Oh my gosh, I enjoyed making it. I think we probably could make an itinerary together. Please tell me if y'all would like that. And we'll do that. Probably won't no time soon. Probably a few months once I get some subscribers on the channel. But yeah, I think it would be really cute. And I want to see y'all plan y'all trips. Like, don't buy them itineraries. Unless they $5. Unless they $5, don't buy it. $5 is what I'm willing to spend for itinerary. If it's not $5, I don't want it. Like I said, everybody's different. But like, comment, subscribe for more. Share, if you like it. And tell me your thoughts. Tell me your next destination. Tell me if you have any solo trip plans. Tell me what's going on. I'm here for it. I love it. Bye.
Well, my bad bitch. I'm pretty than a motherfucker. Hoes be looking okay. Yeah. She fucking with